Hi everybody, the goal of this video is to help you build some more skills and reflect on some of the key success factors that will make your group project run smoothly. There are 5 different things that can help set you up for success as you work with the rest of your group towards a final product. The first of these is around starting early and setting milestones. So milestones really require you to think about the final deadline and then what pieces need to be done in order to work sequentially towards your final deadline. Sometimes one piece might depend on another piece, or sometimes there are several pieces that are independent of each other. But what your group needs to do is think early about the relationships between the different pieces and set some expectations for yourself and each other. The second thing that can help you in a successful group project is really to recognize the value of relationships. That may sound a bit utopian, but in professional practice, relationships can make all the difference between a success and failure. Now, of course, you need to have other successes happening as well. You need to have other important skills and tasks to achieve a success. But if your relationships aren't working, chances are those could hold you back in another area that you don't plan on being a problem. So why relationships matter? Because if there are misunderstandings between people, then often there can be less willingness to work towards completing a task or to collaborate with somebody. On the flip side, though, a good relationship can really help you when things are stressful. It can help you to manage your own work in a way that opens doors, creates opportunities for your colleagues, and vice versa. So what I strongly recommend is that you take time at the beginning, sit down, have coffee outdoors or even a meal together outdoors so that you're safe, and talk about not just the project, but even what your interests are from a scholarly perspective, or if you have other common interests, that's really great because you want to be able to talk to each other and to start building that trust together. There will be some resources that we'll put up on Brightspace to make sure that you have a few other ideas on how to build those relationships and how to work together if things go off track. The third thing to be aware of and that can help you with your success is around being attentive to group dynamics. So even the smartest, nicest people can sometimes struggle in a group just by virtue of where that group is in its lifespan. A lot of researchers who are experts in group processes recognize that often groups who come together might start to experience friction once they reach a certain stage in their life. And so there's value in just understanding that and in doing a little bit of extra reading to find out when that happens, what you can do to get things back on track. So again, on this topic, we'll have some resources for you on Brightspace that might help you feel more able to deal with some of those dynamics as they come up. A fourth key success factor related to milestones is about being clear on the specific tasks that you're having to undertake. So in addition to being clear on when the tasks need to be completed, it's also really important to scope out what those tasks involve. Because sometimes you might think that 2 tasks are very different from each other, but in fact there might be some overlap between those tasks. And there's value in trying to sort through that early on and in continuing to have dialogue if you're starting to be concerned that one of your colleagues might be working in an area that you have defined as your task. These don't have to be high conflict situations. It's just really about letting the other person know, hey, this is how I'm interpreting my task. Just wanted to give you a heads up. And also, if you are missing a piece on your end, you can also let them know, I'm not tackling this. So please feel free to tackle this. The final success factor is about checking in early and often. If it's been a while since you've heard from your colleagues about where they're at with their part of the project, there's nothing wrong with sending a quick email or text to find out where things are at. It could be that the gap in communication is because something else has come up, but it never hurts to check just to find that out. If they get back to you and say, well, I just need 2 more days because I have another assignment that's really had to be my focus, then that's great. You can relax and check in again if you still don't hear back from them within 2 days. Ultimately, your group project should be both a really fantastic end product and a great experience for you that'll help set the stage for a successful academic and professional career. If you do run into problems, of course, I'm always here to help you and to meet with your group as a whole if that is necessary. But ideally, the resources that are provided in Brightspace should be enough to help you work together successfully. Really looking forward to seeing what you come up with together in your groups, and hope that it's a really great experience for you.